Okay, you're good.
All right. Well, good morning. Well, first of all, you guys are gonna get your February monthly dues in. They're $125 this month. So they're $100 for the monthly and then $25 for the year. That goes to the profit share fee. So when you see, don't call Ally asking where that money's going or what that money's for. So it's gonna be $125 this month. All right, we'll start out with the slides. Okay, who wants to read the mission statement? You just started, right? Yes, congratulations on getting through the productivity coaching. That's fantastic. Why don't you go ahead and read the mission statement for us?
To build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving.
Fantastic, thank you. Hopefully you guys could hear that. Okay, next one. The WI4C2TES, does anybody have something to present on one of the, was it 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anybody online want to talk about one of them? No? Anybody? Anybody?
I will.
There we go.
Teamwork. Thank you, Ray. I was out of office on Friday. So thank you, Ray, for stepping in and covering the Kahului office.
Awesome, thank you. And Ray is in the Kihei office today. There you go.
Oh, yeah, that too. Thank you, JC, for filling in for Sasha and Keone, because it wasn't going to be me or Ray. So thank you for stepping up and
Sure.
your leadership.
Yeah, anytime.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is JC Chiquita. I run the Maui Life team. My office is around the corner. Most of you guys know who I am though. Okay, let's hit the next one. Oh, okay, the real estate, we are outperforming our real estate board. So, KW Maui, we are 50%. I've never read these. Has anyone read these? 50%. Okay, these are the stats. We are 50% in units, 62% in volume on the list side. Let's see, sell side, we're up almost 31%. Our Maui units for the sell side, we're up 35%. Closed production, over 44%. And producing agents up 20%. So fantastic compared to the board here on Maui. So great job, team.
And I'll just interject and say, when you read these things, notice that some of them are month over month. And others are year over year. So sometimes you'll see the same one twice, and like under closed production sell side. So, oh, that's different because one's volume and one's units.
Perfect, thank you. Awesome, fantastic start to the year too, for our month over month. So it's fantastic. Okay, next one. Congratulations to the January 2024 top 20 agents. My beautiful faces right there. So February's will be coming out pretty soon. They got another about week and a half. So let's get more people on there coming to the future. That's fantastic. Great job, top 20. Next. Oh, happy work anniversaries. Lonnie Johnson, Marcy, and Sandra. I worked with Sandra actually at the 808 team. She's fantastic. The rest of them I have not worked with, but happy work anniversary. Anybody here for the board of directors? Probably not. Yeah. I think they're all away. Anybody want to speak on behalf of the board of directors? Probably not. I don't see anybody on there actually. No. Okay. And I'm assuming Steve's not on here either. Buffalo Book Club, Monday, March 4th from 11 a.m. to 12. They're going over the Psychology of Money. If you have not read the Psychology of Money, I highly recommend it. We read it as a team in the past. Fantastic book for both you and if you have children or a wife or a significant other at home, highly recommend them reading it as well. Definitely recommend the kids reading it now. It's a fantastic book, The Psychology of Money. But Steve Landine will be hosting that on March 4th for a discussion. So definitely recommend coming out for that.
If you haven't read,
You should still come. Yeah, support.
Can I send my kid?
Yes, tell Steve I said that's okay. And then the club's right here if you want to RSVP, but we should definitely, when agents put themselves out there to run things, we should definitely be showing up for support. So that being one of them. So if we get out here for Steve, that'd be fantastic. Yeah. I think these are mentors.
Yes.
Oh, now, speaking of, another thing for us to support, these are on, the next one's gonna be March 8th in the Kiwi office. And then, the Copley office is March 15th with Jamie Peacock. Jamie Peacock, fantastic insurance agent. A lot of you might know him from CSI. He used to own the carpet cleaning company for years on Maui, and he transitioned over to insurance quite a while back. Fantastic guy. I had to text him recently to get a quote and he was responded within 10 minutes. So he's definitely on top of it. So I would recommend coming out. He'll probably talk about the changes in insurance due to the fires. So I would highly recommend you come down for that.
And there's also a lot of different complexes. They're now going to have a huge increase
Huge increase in insurance.
that a lot of people are not aware of.
Yeah.
So you can kind of list those out for us.
I see. Okay, there you go.
This is out what the increases are. So it's not an option. This is happening.
Yep, there you go. So Jamie will talk about which condo complexes will most likely have an insurance increase to the best of his knowledge. So definitely recommend. I'll probably be at both. But great. And then I think they do margaritas as well.
Yeah.
So come on down.
White Title is not sponsoring.
Oh,
tonight. So there will be margaritas and some sort of food.
so First Hawaii Title will be sponsoring it.
Well,
Thank you, First Hawaii.
Thank you.
There you go. Awesome. Next one.
So Monday's fine.
Quantum Leap. I have not done the Quantum Leap yet, but I've heard from my crew that's fantastic class that Sasha hosts. Next one being on March 8th and then March 15th from 2 to 3 p.m. And then in the Fairway office on Wednesday, March 13th and 20th. So the first one, March 8th and 15th here in Kahului. And then the Lahaina office, March 13th and 20th. And that is by Sasha. Highly recommend going to our class. I know Zora's in it and she's having a really good time and learning a ton. So definitely recommend supporting Sasha. Really sweet of Sasha to do this. And once again, your QR code's on the top. So go ahead and scan if you want to RSVP. Next. Whale Watch. Whale Watch was rescheduled due to wind. We are now doing it on March 10th from 12 to 3. There was about 6 or 7 of us there to do the Whale Watch. So we'd love to see more of you out there. And we'll probably go get something to drink afterwards. That's what we did instead of the Whale Watch the other day. But Jonathan's putting it on. Fantastic. But scan for the code. I'm already signed up. I know Kiyomi signed up. There's quite a lot of us going. So definitely come out on March 10th. And they moved the time.
I think to 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they moved the time to 10 o'clock instead of 12. So that time's incorrect. So 10 o'clock to hopefully avoid the wind. And it's been crazy with whales, so I highly recommend getting out there. Cool, next one. Business planning foundations. Nicole, do you want to talk about that? Not really?
No, it's a great. You can get started or wants to get a refresher on all different topics to get your business going and get foundations of your business going. We have it broken up every week with a different topic and a different speaker on each one. Come to all of them, come to a few. We'd love to see you there. If you have questions, reach out to one of us. We're happy to answer as well.
So that starts March 11th and goes through March 15th. So you'll see all the coaches up there for that. So definitely come out and support both your business and our leaders here in KW. Next one. Starts Sunday, March 17th from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's Keone Balls putting that on right here in the Kapolei Harbor. So reach out. Will you reach out to anybody on this one?
To Keone.
Yeah, so reach out to Keone and Keone can give you the details. Not this week, this is in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I believe we have a video next. Yep, and here's a video of the crew last year. So that's them in the white. Probably the worst promo video for the new club. I'm gonna go with that. Jonathan, again, he does the Holly Cow every month.
Third one.
Every third Wednesday, there you go, thank you. Wednesday, March 20th from 3:30 to 6. I think we're sponsored all the way up to May.
Yes.
So if somebody wants to sponsor for June, that'd be fantastic. I have April and somebody, yeah, March, there we go. So March, April, and I know somebody has, who has May? Ray had one as well. So thank you for everybody that supported it. The next one being March 20th, 3:30 to 6. He is still looking for volunteers in general, so you can reach out to Jonathan directly. He will set you up for that. And the next slide will be a picture of one of the groups. Yeah, there they are, having fun. So definitely hit that up if you can. I'm gonna do one coming up. Okay, next, Dean, sorry, Dean actually has the sponsorship after in May. MLS Mastery, here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. So I'm here, love to talk about the MLS and what's going on. And today I wanted to bring up something that I hope everybody knows. And recently I discovered I had it wrong. And this is the rule in our MLS that says the list date means the date on which the last of the signatures of seller and broker have been obtained on a listing agreement. So we all know that you have 2 days after the last date on a listing agreement to get that information into the MLS. Well, I always thought if the broker signs late, that you still have to use the original list date. And I was wrong. It is the last date that somebody signs. So why is that helpful? That's helpful because you can have your client sign the listing agreement. You can put the intended list date, and then you can hold off and having your broker sign until your client is really ready. So I just working with another agent, just signed a listing agreement. We made and I signed it as well. We made the list date the 31st or the 1st of March. And now we're going like, well, is the client ready or isn't? And we're going to have to write an amendment if they're not, right? As opposed to just not having signed the contract. So I wanted to share that. So if you go to the next slide for me. So this is the section 5A of the listing contract, right? So we're talking about most of us fill in this list date and think that's the date we're stuck with. So that's what we're talking about. The second thing I wanted to bring out is this second half of section A5, which is sometimes confusing, which is the cancellation terms. And the first portion of the cancellation terms say, you know, anybody can cancel within these number of days. And oftentimes I see people write in 30 days. And then the next section, which is the confusing part, says, however, you can't cancel unless we mutually agree in writing for the first, 90 days to 6 months, whatever it is. Some people write the entire term of the listing agreement. So that's okay. However, just be clear that if you write the entire term of the listing agreement in PUCA number 4, then PUCA number 3 should really be not applicable because it will never happen because you've written that always the 4th term applies. The other thing I wanted to mention is that's okay. And you can explain to your client, look, you want to cancel the listing, I'm fine. I just want us to talk about it and agree and can't sign a cancellation agreement, right? Terms of cancellation when we do it, as opposed to, one of us just being able to cancel the other. I've been in the situation where a seller would not let me go. And that's not a pleasant one. So that is the downside for us, of leaving it all to the 4th PUCA. If you put in the 4th PUCA 60 days, for the first 60 days, I'd appreciate mutual consent in writing. After that, you can cancel in 7 days. You can cancel in 15 days, whatever you feel is right. Just know that the contract that I had to fulfill on behalf of an agent said 30 days. And that client was so angry with us, they did not want to let us out. So I had to work for that client for 30 days and it wasn't fun. So I realized that it captures us as well as the client. So really ask yourself, do I really need 30 days here? And many of us at this point fill that out at 5, 3, 7, something just to allow you. And I say to my potential clients, look, I just want to put 7 days here to make sure you and I have time to talk and I can understand what's happening because I want to be providing you really good service. And if you're not happy with something, I just want a chance to be able to fix it. Like something like that, right? So just to let you know that it's good to be sure you understand those two clauses and what the potential repercussions are. The other thing I wanted to tell you about, next slide, please, is that the Leadership Academy is up. And I'm a graduate, me and Lisa Teichner and a few other people graduated from the Leadership Academy back in 2012. And it was an incredibly helpful and worthwhile thing to attend. At this point, it is, let me see if I can just read it here. A dynamic leadership experience participants will combine individual study, group sessions, and actual project experience to develop their leadership skills. If selected, you'll join fellow realtors in a powerful series of retreats, including leadership skills, team building exercises, procedures for good goal setting, personal profile analysis, network building, and improving communication skills. It was incredibly valuable. And the association, the Maui Association of Realtors is offering to reimburse you for the fee when you complete it. So all you would have to pay to attend is obviously your time. And if you'd give me the next slide, obviously, could I have the next slide? Was that you?
No, it's RJ.
Oh, it's RJ. Thank you. Whoa, what's happening here?
It's okay.
Okay, so it's 3 sessions. 2 of them are via Zoom for like 2-3 days, and the last one is in person. So the only expense you would incur ultimately is your flight over to Honolulu. They put you up, they feed you, and it's an I mean, I am still Rochelle from the Big Island was in my Leadership Academy, and we have been in touch and stayed in touch all these years. We've had reunions. So the networking is awesome, but also the learning is really valuable. And if you want to take advantage, you get reimbursed for the fee. I believe it's $950. So you'd have to put it out, and then when you finish and you get your certificate, RAM will reimburse you. That's my part. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Okay, what we up? Next slide. Oh, out of the office, Keone Ball, February 21st to March 5th. Reach out to Mitch if you can't get a hold of Keone. Keone is still receiving texts and emails. Teresa's out till March 2nd, and Sasha till March 1st, and then our leadership will be back. Once again, the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, if you are going to cold call, run it through the do not call list. If you don't know how to do that, reach out to one of the brokers. I think they all know how to do it. Or out to Ray. Ray knows how to do it as well. It can have massive fines, $500 to $1,500 per violation. And if it's a class action, it can be a lot more money. So I would run it through a do not call registry before you make calls. Even if you have a service that says do it, I would still run it through the do not call list just to make sure it's updated. Next. And mahalo. That's it. Oh, anybody have any listings they want to talk about or upcoming listings or buyer needs? Anybody in chats? Nope. Okay, awesome. We'll have a great week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.